Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Chris. Have a good day.
Yes,
Whoa.
Chris. Prayers
Chris
for the case that you're working on.
Yeah, Chris is so busy at work that she doesn't ever get to stay.
I know. But it's awesome that she stops in and gives you a thumb.
I know. She's so sweet. Oh, hi, Laura. Hi, Carrot Boo.
Good morning, ladies. Carrot Boo, Lisa, Laura, how are y'all doing today? Hope everyone is warm.
We are going to crochet, and I hope Maureen's going to crochet. I'm going to crochet. I don't know if she can do two things at one time.
Maureen cannot do two things at one time. Nope, nope, nope.
Hi, Susie.
I can't walk and chew bubble gum. Good morning, Grandma Susie. How are you?
So, I can't go live with Jennifer. I got to go to Sophie's room.
Oh, that's right. Got to go to Sophie's room.
I'd be there at noon.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's where you're supposed to be.
Yep.
Yep.
So is everybody ready to start part 2? I know most of you are past part 2. And some of you are staying and just doing the parts as we do them.
And that's good.
Either is fine.
Mm-hmm. I was talking to somebody this morning, little Millie, and, she's still trying to get all of her colors together and deciding what she wants to put where in her Sophie. And she was saying that, she felt bad about coming into the Zoom whenever everybody else is starting. She hasn't. And I said, you know what? You're benefiting for those of us that are slow goers, because either we have other things to do or our yarn didn't come in on time. It doesn't matter. But I know that for me, in the chat and visiting with some of the ladies in Keri's Zoom for Sophie's, I am reaping the rewards of them being ahead of me, because they're all chatting about, hiccups, what they liked, struggles they had. Be sure to watch out for this. And
what rows are easy.
That's right.
Hi, Jeannie T.
Good morning, Jeannie T. Good morning, Angie. How are y'all? Thank you so much for being here with us.
Yes, thank you. I stayed up late last night.
Doing what?
Well, Krista from The Secret Yarny.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a family member of her membership.
Right.
And so one of the benefits is you get to talk to her for 15 minutes. You get a 15-minute period that you pick on her calendar, that she selects a couple of days, and then you pick the time that you want to do it. Well, I always pick a morning time, like 7, 5 in the morning, because I'm always up. Well, the only thing that suited me was 9:15. Hi, Kova.
Hello, Kova. How are you today?
And so I was like in Zoom, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go get ready for bed, but I'll stay awake for Krista. Well, I have my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Uh-oh.
I was so tired. my mom called me and she goes, I'm going to bed. And I said, wait, what time is it? And she said, it's 9:45. And I'm like, oh no, I missed Krista's call. And she goes, you fell asleep. So I texted Krista and I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry I fell asleep. And then she saw the text and she goes, well, I'm not busy now. Can you do it now? Or, is it okay to do it now? She's very, very flexible. It's
That's
so
nice.
beautiful. It's so beautiful down there right now. Because they get their summer now.
Right. Morning, my queen, Leslie of the Corn.
Good morning, Leslie. Good morning, Froggy.
There
Hey,
she is.
Froggy. I won't be able to be on your live because I got to get into Sophie's Universe. I told everybody I'd be there at noon.
She's coming up. Then she said, coming down front. Oh, yeah.
I'm coming up. I want the world to know. I got to let it show. Sorry. I just kind of break out in song every once in a while.
Hey. You never know.
Well, I could actually go into Zoom on my phone and let them know that I'm there. They're turned down. And go live with you if you don't mind me, like, telling them on my phone.
Wiggling back and forth.
I would do that for you.
So what's the weather like where everybody is? Oh, you're going to the Dollar Tree this morning. Does that mean you're going to go to pick up some yarn? I've been to several Dollar Trees, like in Okeechobee and now over here at just a minute, Port St. Lucie. Man, that's a lot. And they don't, I mean, they've got just like maybe 1 or 2 boxes and that's it. I'm like, don't you people know you're supposed to have more than this? Yeah.
Well,
but of course, too, they may just be getting over Christmas, January and February for majority of the stores is inventory month, so they try not to have too much inventory when they're going through counting and everything.
Maybe. Well, Maureen was telling me this morning that she went into her local Walmart and looked everywhere for yarn.
They have
a craft area.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, not there. Not there. They said, I was like, do y'all have one? Am I just not seeing it? And they said, oh no, we got rid of that a long time ago before Christmas. And I was like, she said, well, ma'am, there's a Michael's and a Hobby Lobby and a Joann's. So, which I think is a shame. Hello, my Connie. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, Connie.
Work and listen. And Robin, good morning, Ladybug. How are you?
Good morning, Robin. I couldn't believe that she said that. I mean, she pointed out all 3 stores. It was like, well, and I watched part of a video that Bob did. Actually, I don't think I watched it. I think I just read the title of it, and it said, what yarn can I get for 68 cents?
Yeah.
What skeins of yarn can I get for 68 cents at Walmart? So I'm like going, what? Thinking maybe I need to go.
Right. No, a lot of Walmarts are getting rid of their yarn. Even their mainstay, the only way you can get it now is online. Which I think that's a shame. I mean, I really do. Of course, you can have it shipped to the store and pick it up, but yeah.
Well, if you're going to have it shipped to the store, you might as well have it shipped to you. Hi, Candy. And no,
good morning, Candy.
I forgot to look for the rock yesterday. Or, I mean, on, yesterday. No, Thursday. But I still have your envelope, and I'm going to put it in a purple envelope that's smaller, and I'm going to use your envelope to mail it in. I have it all planned out as soon as I find that little booger.
Did you catch all that, Candy? Because I hope you know what she's talking about.
Talking about a rock.
Talking about a rock.
Rock. Anyway, Nanny G, good morning.
How are you, sweetheart? Glad you checked back in with us.
I'll send you the deets on it when I get the paper.
Yeah, I know.
I
She didn't
didn't
find
find
any. Nope. Nope, she didn't. She had a lot of empty shelves, though. You know what I mean? Or not shelves, but areas.
You know, that's really sad because there's always someone down. Hi, Sharon.
Good morning, Sharon. Yes, she went early, but that's our Keri.
I like to keep you guys guessing. Is she going to be on at 8 or noon or not 11, or is she going to be early? You know, it is what it is. It's all rainbows and unicorns and hearts. Yep. Anyway, so today is part 2, unless you went further, which is fine, for Sophie's Universe. And I really, really hope that we have a bigger turnout than we did last week. We had, don't get me wrong, we had a great turnout. It was wonderful. I think I need to make it clear that you guys are welcome to come in there any day of the week, not just Saturdays. It's not just Saturdays from noon to 5. No, because we've got Zoomies that come in. Maureen just went poof. We've got Zoomies that come in about between 5 and 7 Eastern, and they're a kick. So, well, what happened to you, young lady? I can't hear you when you're downstairs.
We had a power blip. I mean, off, get back on. Of course, that kicks me out of everything. So,
Right.
Like,
No,
whoa.
I'm like, I got big and I was like, oh, Maureen went poof.
Yeah.
But no, it would be really nice to have a really big turnout and get Zoom hopping. You uninvited your company.
Oh, Nanny, that's funny.
She loves me more than her company.
That's funny.
That is funny. Boy, if her husband didn't see her very much before she found us in Zoom.
Yeah.
You're never going to see her now. Well, I guess you're out of his hair, huh? I'm just kidding. I really, really should schedule time to watch TV with Jason. Because I can crochet.
And watch TV.
Yeah. Not necessarily work on my Sophie.
Right.
But I've got a bunch of these blankets. I told Krista that I'm going to do her cake and candles.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually going to start one. You know, I may end up ripping out this purple one and doing cake and candles because I'm only into cake too. So, but I'm still going to use a K-hook just because it makes it more drapey.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think I told you guys, maybe I didn't tell you guys. Good morning, Pat Cray. Oh my gosh, I've been so worried about you.
Good morning, Pat. She said, yesterday, I think, she was on with Connie and I, and said she'd been sick.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's why we'd all been missing her.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you've been sick. Yeah, she did say that she was at your live and then she went to lay down, so she was going to watch my replay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's so sweet of you. I hope that you come to Zoom. I don't want to ask because you're probably right. Oh, well, when they start demanding time, you know you spend too much time in Zoom. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, we're just a bunch of Yarny sisters that like to crochet and have fun. If you're especially like Sophie's Universe, somebody had a question.
Mm-hmm.
And the best place to get an answer is in Zoom.
Yeah.
Because I'm making one of those patchwork looking long cardigans, but instead of granny squares, I'm doing
In
lots of
jewel
jewel.
tones.
Oh, pretty. I
You're
can't
gonna
wait
have,
to see that.
yeah, you're gonna have to share some pictures, sweetheart.
Well,
I love.
she does have her own channel.
I know. I know.
She's got a what I would call a big channel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Much
I
bigger than
mean,
mine anyway. But yeah.
yeah, she's got like 8,000 or something subscribers, so
Mm-hmm.
she's got a good following.
So
Um,
you're gonna have to,
oh, she
give
had
us some sneak
COVID.
peeks of your squares, or at least I hope.
Yeah, that would be nice. Anyway,
Well, that's good, Pat. She says she thought she had COVID, but it was negative. It turned out to be a head cold with a heavy cough, and her taste buds are coming back.
yeah,
I think that's going around. I mean, somehow we are passing it through our screens. I just don't know because it seems like while I had it, somebody else that was saying they had it, and you know, and we don't even live close to one another or anything. Different states, and everybody's getting sick.
hi, Kathy.
Good
Good
morning,
morning.
Kathy. How are you?
So, like, if you have a question about, let's just say hypothetically, it's round 16 because that was the one that the question. I don't even remember who asked the question, but they were maybe it was, I don't remember. Anyway, they had a question on 16. Oh, I do remember who it was, and I just read it. I just read it to her.
Oh my goodness, Pat.
Oh my, that's horrible.
Yeah. Mine
Um,
didn't last that long, thank goodness.
Sometimes having somebody read it to you is gives you more understanding. Um, I know that I've said this more than once. I'm a skimmer, so when I read, I don't read all the words.
Yep.
So, and what?
She's going to show, Angela's going to share the squares as she knits them. She says, "Are knitters welcome to Zoom?" Well, of course
Yes,
you
of
are.
course.
It doesn't matter if you're working on Sophie's or not. Come in and join us.
Just email me, Angie. I'll give you the information. Hi, Chris. Good morning.
Good morning, Chris. How are you doing?
Now, I know I've asked you this before, and I couldn't. Hi, Pat Dancer. I can't remember. Is it Yarn Tube for Play?
Good morning, Pat. How are you?
Kathy's cleaning her kitchen and listening to us.
Whoop whoop.
Oh, my stomach is. You know how when you've had like too much coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, YouTube for posting. Well, of course I would say play. Hi,
Good morning, Kale. How are you?
Gail.
Haven't
Anisi
seen you in a
Race.
while.
Woohoo. Hi,
I haven't
Gail.
seen
Hey,
you in a
Keri.
while. Good
I'm
morning,
glad
little
you're
Keri.
up. Moonlight Gypsy, good morning.
Well,
It
hello
was
from
used
Free
exclusively
Handy.
for posting comments prior to adding Chris to it. Oh.
Gotcha.
Hi, Dinky Jen.
Good morning, Dinky Jen. How are you? Oh, it's a Nisi raid.
It is.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Now, is that Susie Ann or Suzanne? Let me know.
It's Suzanne.
And Shift Kicker. I almost said the other. You almost got me to say poop, but the other word.
Hello, Shift Kicker. It's very nice to meet you. I don't think I've seen you before.
I don't think I have either, but welcome in.
Yes,
We're
ma'am.
just talking about we're just talking about the
Sophie's Universe Zoom room.
the cow that we're doing. Yeah, the Sophie's Universe. Sorry, I've been.
Oh, she says she's
been on
not
the
been at the
road.
lives. She's been at college all week, and she still has another week left to go.
Oh,
So
it's okay, Dinky Jen. I just miss you when you're not here.
Yeah.
Yes, continued prayers for Julie. Oh my gosh. I need to call her and see how she's doing. Hi, Michelle.
Good morning, Michelle. How are you?
Michelle's Sophie looks so good. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
And I hope we can get Froggy to show hers when she goes live here in a little bit. Hers is turning out gorgeous as well.
Yeah, well, I could have sworn that my oh. Well, no wonder he couldn't find that behind my chair. It's right there. You're welcome, sweetie. Oh, so I lost another hook. So the other day, I dropped a hook. I swear, I dropped it. I had it on my keyboard when I use a laptop, and it rolled down and it hit the chair, and I can't find it. It like just disappeared. I Jason looked for it, and Jason can find. Oh, just a
Anything?
second, Gail, and I'll show you. Jason can find anything. I mean, you just give him a task and he can find it. Hi, Green Granny.
Good morning, Green Danny. Good morning, Denise. My tongue got twisted over the G's.
Then yesterday, I went just like this. I'm just going to set it here for just a second. I'm thinking to myself. And I leave the hook just like this. Got up, did what I needed to do, came back and sat down, picked up the project, but didn't grab the hook. And the hook went, I thought it was behind the chair. And I asked him to look behind the chair last night after I went to bed. Hi, Niecy. Thank you
Good
for the
morning,
raid.
Nisi. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for the raid.
That hook now can't be found.
Uh-oh.
Where did they go? It's like socks in a damn dryer or washing machine. I am working on, this is called From the Middle. And this is a bulky 5. It's watercolors mandala. And it's called Icy Grape. So that's what I'm working on. And I haven't decided, Sherry K crochets
Oh, Sharon wants to know if the hook might be in the chair.
It's not. He looked. He's found hooks in my chair.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be found. I don't know. I just don't. I can't know.
Can't know.
I can't know.
Oh
I just can't. Anyway, I made a bunch of these. Two of which, one of them's in tea berry, which is pink, and one of them is just like this. Will be given away tomorrow at the Twisted Fiber Friends um, first year anniversary party that we're gonna have. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Too Fruity takes the socks. Well, Too Fruity better not take my hooks because I'm not kidding. I ordered one from Amazon and then I lost that hook and I ordered another one. Hi, Nancy.
Good morning, Nancy. Yeah, she said she had to turn her chair upside. She's losing hooks all the time. She has to turn her chair upside down, and poof,
Okay,
they all
so
fall out.
the chair that I'm in is a motorized chair, so I can see on the sides of my chair the floor. Now, the hooks have gotten caught on the mechanism that motorizes the chair.
Mm-hmm.
But oh Lord,
Excuse me.
I can't know. They. So yesterday I started using my. I can't remember what this one's called, but I started using my furls, and it worked really well. I really liked it. The only thing I don't like about the furls is it needs where the slip is.
Uh-huh.
It needs to follow straight and have a thumb, and it needs to have a dent right here, just a flat spot. It doesn't even need to be very deep,
You just
just a
need a
flat
divot.
spot so that I don't move my thumb from it. Because when you don't have a thumb spot and you're a knife holder, you can move your hand all over it because it rolls in your hand. I've been
Mm-hmm.
lucky. The most I've done is drop my hook on the floor, which is thankfully a carpet floor. Well,
So it
I
doesn't have
was
a tendency to roll under something?
I was using a, a 4 millimeter hook, a G hook, and it was a furls, and I was working on one weight yarn. I think I was doing a doily, and it went snap, and I was like, oh my god.
Oh, wow.
So I called them and sent them a picture, and they replaced it right away because that shouldn't have happened.
Right.
And I quit using them. So I get them and just look at them because they're pretty. But the cane one's not going to snap like that.
Oh! Pat says, Maureen, the veteran that I was making the blankets for, states I'm not making them fast enough. I have made him one, and he wants 3 more full-size blankets. Well, sweetie, you know how you fix that? You tell him he can either wait for you to get them done because each stitch is made with love, so it takes time to wait to get a lot of love in them blankets, or he can learn how to crochet and sit right there beside you and make them with you.
That's right.
Tell him
That
love
is
takes
right.
time. Love takes time.
And I almost lost the furls K hook yesterday. It almost slid down to the unknowns where the clover hook is. Anyway, so the point of that story was I ordered a K hook from Amazon before I lost the other K hook. And as soon as I lost that other hook, I ordered another K hook off of Amazon. Now I have a full set of hooks. the steel hooks, the Clover Amores, and the big hooks all in a binder at the bottom of my pile here.
Mm-hmm.
In case of an emergency. But as fast as I'm losing them, I think I want to keep them safe and leave them in the container. I need a string to tie around my neck.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It just makes me crazy. So, again, I want to invite you to Zoom, even if you're not working on the Sophie's Universe blanket.
Right.
Just email me and let me know that you want to come into Zoom, and I'll email you. Keri, you have a custom handle case for your hooks. I do use it.
But
It's
she says,
full of-
Leslie, it's already full.
Can you
See?
see?
Oh, you're losing them. You're losing them.
I have 3 hooks in one hole.
Well, maybe that's where they're all going.
No, they wouldn't. Oh, I lost another one too. I didn't realize that 2 fell out of that. Well, now I can't get. Good grief. I have 3 J hooks. You're on it.
Then she's going to make you one that has more slots in it.
Okay, thank you.
Put it on the other side there.
Both sides, I think. Or to be able to stack them up on each other.
Yeah. Good morning, Lynette. And
hey, good morning, Lynette. How are you? Okay, so today at noon Eastern, we're doing the Sophie's Universe. We're doing part 2. If you're ahead, that's okay. If you're just starting, that's okay. We're there for questions. If you want to just join Zoom because you want to crochet with friends, that's fine too. Just email me and I'll give you the information. If you're naughty, we'll just boot you out. So if you get booted out, you'll know that you were naughty.
well, hello,
Oh,
Kate,
hi.
Who is that?
Kate.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Popping in while I'm taking a break from filming some videos for the first time in forever. How is everybody? That is awesome to hear.
It is.
I'm so glad you're getting back to filming. Candy, why does that leave you out?
She thinks she'll say something inappropriate. So the rules in Zoom. Now I have a slip of the tongue every once in a while. I try not to use any cuss words just out of respect for everybody else. But once in a while, like if I'm using a pointed, which I haven't used yet, but if I poked my finger.
Candy said, she said, if you are naughty, you'll be booted. Well, it's more about the language. Okay.
It is. It is a language thing.
Yeah. We just want to be respectful of everybody and not turn the air blue, so to speak.
Yeah, so if it's not something that you would do or say in front of your grandma, it probably isn't appropriate for the room.
There you go. That's a good way to put it.
Cancer treatment has been a bitch.
Oh.
But I'm starting to feel a little bit better. So videos. Kate, I didn't know.
I didn't either.
Okay, I'm so sorry, honey. You are in my prayers, sweetie.
Oh my goodness.
And Maureen's writing you down. She's putting you in her book.
Yeah, I keep a prayer book for friends that are willing to share. Get over here to my. This is my January page.
Another thing about Zoom, I just ask that if somebody has a question about whatever it be, what as long with crochet, that everybody be quiet while they're asking their question and getting their answer. No one knew really. I
Oh,
guess that was my big announcement. Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry.
but I wished I'd have known. I mean, prayers. I believe in the power of prayer, and so I would have so loved to been on this journey with you for nothing else, just lifting you up in prayer. But I'm glad you let us know now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely not something that you want to fight alone.
No,
You want to have the world on your side.
that's right. Because
Not
one
just
of
the
these
country,
days.
the world. Now, Kate is from Canada.
Oh, she is?
Yes, ma'am.
I did
Aren't
not know
you?
that.
Aren't you, Kate? Hi, Cindy.
Good morning, Cindy. How are you?
Oh my gosh, my pain pill just hit me.
Uh-oh.
I hope Zoom is nice to Zoom. It is nice to turn your camera, but not
Required.
required.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to let everybody know. There are a few people that have been members of Zoom for
Oh,
Cape
okay.
from beautiful Cape. Yeah, Canada. Okay, that's what I thought.
Good morning, Mimi.
Hi,
Mimi
Nina.
Cadu is in the house.
Good morning. So now, if you come in and you're new, I'm gonna. So when you come into my Zoom, I haven't figured it out, but it shows a picture or it shows your name. And then I'll ask you to hit video so it shows you because I want to place a face with the name.
Yep.
But if you're uncomfortable and don't want to leave it on, you can leave you don't have to leave it on.
Yeah, you
I
don't have
just
to have
want
your
to
video
I just
going.
want to yeah, you can leave it off. I only ask that you show me who you are so I can put a face to your name so that I know who you are.
Yeah.
And it's just out of curiosity. You all see me, then you get a chance to know that I'm just like this.
Yeah.
And I
She
squirrel
is, folks.
ain't no other way to be.
Nope.
So I couldn't fake a me if I wanted to. But anyway, so there are a few people that is totally understandable, Keri. I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are some folks that come in and they don't have their video on, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And you don't have to come in all gussied up like you're going to Sunday church. All right,
No,
you can
you
be
can
there
wear
in
your
your jammies.
pajamas.
Yep.
Um,
We do ask that you have clothes
your
on,
hair can
though.
be I can't mess my hair up because it doesn't really mess up, but your hair can be a mess standing on end. And uh, Jennifer's hilarious because her hair.
Can I tell them? Can I tell them? The other
Yeah,
morning,
yeah,
she's
I
in her.
can't. I mean, I know. Okay, so what happens in Zoom stays in Zoom, but this one's got to come out of Zoom for just a second. Go ahead.
Okay, so those of you that know Froggy, she has this beautiful coral hair right now. And so she comes into Zoom the other morning and she's sitting there and she's putting her hair all up. And the next thing you know, it is sitting literally on the crown of her head in a little I think it was a um, like a um, cheetah stripe, polka dot, whatever wrap, and her hair went poof, and it reminded me of Pebbles on the Flintstones. It was gorgeous, and I said, "Are you going to leave it like that for your live?" And she said, no, guys, it was precious. I am not kidding you. So see what you miss in Zoom.
And not only that, but Zoom is also a no judgment zone.
That's right.
So,
And I think what Keri was going to say a minute ago, what is said in Zoom or goes on in Zoom stays in Zoom, just like Vegas.
yeah. I
But
mean,
that
because
one had to come out.
if somebody like for instance, Kate came out and told us that she has cancer and she's just starting to feel better. Now, if that happened to have happened in Zoom,
We wouldn't be here sharing it.
you wouldn't be able to talk about that outside of Zoom. It would definitely have to stay in Zoom.
That would have to be something that she would bring out in her own time, like she did today.
Well, Cindy, you need to email me so you can get the Zoom information. It's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun.
See, I told y'all I can't crochet and talk at the same time.
Well, what I couldn't say about Froggy's hair, so she had her hair up off her neck. She looked like Pebbles. Okay, Cindy, that's awesome. She had her hair up. It looked like Pebbles, and she took it down, and she does this sometimes just to make us laugh. And she went like this. She looked like Einstein.
Yes, I was getting ready to say she looked just like Einstein. Hello, bird. How are you?
It's my Zoom, Sharon.
We have just as much fun in Froggies.
If you're in the Messenger group or the Facebook group, you have the information. Zoom is a place to grow your friendships with like-minded crochet sisters. That's right, Lynette. It is.
Perfectly said, Lynette. Perfectly said.
I am very versatile. Oh, Gail, it's so much fun. Hi, Jonah. I don't know why I always stumble over your name. It's the H.
Mm-hmm. How are you today, Jonah?
Yes. Hey, Lynette, do you want to come up and show your selfie? Oh, you're probably not prepared to come up.
Pat says she can't get.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pat.
Excuse me. What kind of phone do you have, Pat? What kind of tablet?
Yeah, because I have it on both my phone and my tablet and my computer.
Oh, that's so nice. Looky there. Cindy is rooting Gail on. I know you will love Zoom for sure. It was so much fun. The day I tried it out, I'm sure you'll love it for sure.
Okay. Thank you, Donna. That makes it so much better.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. There you go. Froggy says you can get the Zoom app for your tablet because that's what she uses. Oh, Lynette says, let me go to my laptop. I'm in the dungeon right now. Woohoo!
Okay, I'll give you I'll send you the link.
Good morning, Daniel.
Good morning, Daniel.
Wait a minute. It's good evening where you're at, right? Let's see. It's 11:30.
I
Yeah.
think it's afternoon. Okay, let me copy this and send this to her real quick.
Oh, there you go. Laura says, I'm in Zoom and it's fun to be in there. Good laughs. I'm not a crocheter. She's learning to knit. It's great fun and a way to pass the time and do your works in progress. That's right.
Okay. When
Daniel says it's 4:30 p.m. So that's your time, right? Good morning, Joe. How are you? Garden State Gardener is popping in for a moment.
Hi, Joe. How are you?
Oh, that's right. Daniel, is Oslo feeling better?
I have
Oh,
an Amazon Kindle Fire, same thing, and I got Zoom.
okay. You'll have to talk with Keri. Let's see. He's still in pain. Looks like x-rays are needed Monday. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Daniel. Oh, good,
Good
Joe. I'm
morning,
glad you're doing
Bryn.
well. So, Joe, how does your garden grow right now?
With silver bells,
And cockle
and I
shells.
want to say taco shells. That's not right.
No. Hello, Bryn. How are you, sweet pea? Yes,
Yes,
everybody, please please
Oslo in
pray
his
for little
prayers.
Oslo. Yeah, he's not feeling too good at the moment. Even with medicine, it's still not helping him.
When are you doing that, Daniel?
Oh, Joe, now you can't tell me that. He said the garden still needs to be cleaned up from last year. Been all work, work, work for me and no fun.
Oh, well, that's
Now,
not fun.
well, but that's part of gardening, unless he's talking about other work.
No, he's talking about his job work.
Yeah, well, we all gotta do that. He said it's already up on his community tab and his Instagram.
Oh, okay.
There you go, Michelle. Cockle shells and pretty little maids all in a row.
I still think it should be taco shells.
Nisi
That's
says,
just because I'm hungry.
Joe, my garden looks like a jungle since I haven't been able to do anything with it last year due to my surgery, so I know how you feel. Yeah, I remember that, Joe. I remember that.
Oh, hurry back, Nisi.
Yeah, go get him some breakfast.
Whew, I'm getting warm. It's getting hot in here. I'm not taking off all my clothes.
Oh, please, let's not do that. No, 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 no.
Yeah, I can finally see Joe. Woohoo!
Oh, well, that's good, Chris. She said 98% of the time she can't see his comments. Huh.
Oh, that is so bizarre.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, so I mean, that's really all I have for today. It's
Excuse
just,
me.
I have these. I think I'm going to stop working on this and work on my Sophie's are in timeout, and I think I'm going to take them out, but I'm going to wait until after my pain pill kind of, because I took an extra one because my knee was hurting really bad. So Jason went hunting with my dad. And when he went hunting with my dad, it was just me.
Yep.
And I had to take Patsy out several times during the day. I had to get up and get my own food and get up and so I did everything for myself. So if I'm ever in a situation where I have to do everything myself, my caregiver came. So I mean, the things that I absolutely cannot do myself, I had somebody to do that 4 days out of the 7.
I hear you, Cindy. She said it's cold here at 33 degrees Fahrenheit, but she's so happy that the sun is out, finally poking out today. I'm so tired of seeing gray skies outside. Yay, sunshine. I know. I know. Sharon says she's trying to finish up her baby yarn.
Oh, Froggy loves Stan.
Well, he said sorry he missed her. He didn't see her in the chat, I think. Joe, Maureen, right now I'm just planning. We'll be growing 650 types of hot peppers times 3 plants each. Oh my goodness, 1,000 types of sweet peppers, 100 beefsteak tomatoes, 5 types of cherry tomatoes times 6 each. Good criminy.
Messenger.
Good criminies. And 48 zucchini plants and some other veggies.
That is a lot of peppers.
Yeah, Lynette said, where did you send the link? You said
I
in
sent
Messenger?
it to your Messenger, sweetie. Facebook Messenger.
That's a lot of everything.
Yeah, I can. Hold on a second.
I know, right?
You wanna oh no, that's not what I want.
Oh my goodness, Mimi Cadu says it's gray and cloudy, spitting freezing rain, snow mix today, and it's cold with a temperature of 31. Hello, Angela. How are you?
Hey, Angela.
I'm so glad you're here with us.
There.
Well, it's only supposed to get 54 degrees here in Port St. Lucie, Florida. And let me tell you, these folks around here weren't ready for it. Well, hello, Scary Spider. How are you? Oh, said just frogged and restarted Sophie. Now on row 4 again. That's okay. That's okay. At least you restarted and not just putting it off to the side. And Mimi says she's crocheting a granny ripple lap blanket. Try to say that 4 times fast.
Okay. Can you spell Charmed Grannies? Oh, I got it here.
Okay. And then My Fairy Treasures, Angela said, Keri, I just emailed you about joining the Zoom group.
Whoops. Okay, I'll get to it after the live. Who said that?
Lulu, Cindy.
Okay.
Well, I had to take Tia to the vet yesterday, Joe, and I passed a big old sign that says New York Jets Mets training camp off of Country Club Road. So when Wayne got in last night, I said, I just saw the road that points us to the training camp for the New York Mets. And he says, I already scoped it out. I said, oh, okay. We're huge baseball fans. And so that next to golf, I mean, when it comes spring and summer, we are super, super busy with all that. Oh, that's good. Oops. It wasn't me this time. Okay, so Scary Spider is cold and gray here too. Didn't sleep well, so feel like it's afternoon snooze time. My dog is already asleep on my leg and trying not to yarn tickle her.
Hi, Scary Spider. Sorry about that. I don't know. I got kicked out.
I thought maybe you pushed a button.
Do you play golf too?
Me?
Yeah.
A little. I play just to hit the ball around, not to keep score.
Right. I'm not
Uh,
getting the link, Keri. Okay.
Sharon says
Let
her
me.
kitty Oliver is lazing around too today. Let's see. We're going to get Lynette up here, folks. One way or the other. We are going to get her up here.
Okay, I see what I did wrong.
Boy, when I frog this
Now she'll
game.
get it.
Oh, righty. So we'll see her here in just a minute.
It's sending.
Oops.
Still sending. Oh my. It's still sending. Good grief.
Do you have bad weather there today?
No.
Huh.
Well, what happened?
Nisi, it is today. She'll be in the room anytime after 12. Okay. Good morning, Crystal. How are you? She finished part 2 of her Sophie last night. That is awesome.
Okay, it's been sent. Hi,
Awesome, Bren. That'll be great. Says she'll need to get the password for Sophie's room.
Who?
Bren.
Oh, okay. That's
It's 12 Eastern
no, that's
time.
12 Eastern time. So that would be 10 o'clock your time, Nisi. Right after this live.
Yes, I am.
What are you making?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm doing Lala's Palooza, whatever. I'm making the hat that she drew for this week. Hi, Lynette.
She's muted.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There.
Boy, that was an ordeal.
So one of the reasons why I wanted to bring Lynette up is because she's
make room.
Help, huh? Oh, she's making room.
Yeah.
She is with Nancy, doing the Boggy Creek blankets for this year. Is there a goal that you guys are trying to reach?
Oh, hold on just a second. Yes. No. Well, I got to close the YouTube. There. Oh, wait. Now where'd you go? StreamYard. Here we go. Okay. I kept hearing the echo. I couldn't figure out why.
Oh, okay.
So with Boggy Creek, Nancy was coming up with an idea. We're doing it I think she only wants to collect them, and we might change this, but she only wants to collect them at the end of the year. But maybe we're going to change that. I don't know. Depends on what kind of response we
what?
get. But
I
she
think
was talking about doing like a monthly holiday theme.
Ooh,
I mean, and it wouldn't be required.
right.
Obviously, we'll take anything we can get. But she came up with the idea because they decorate the rooms based on the theme that they're doing that week, or a holiday, or which would again be a theme.
Right.
So I don't. So anyway, she thought that would be kind of cool. Well, if she wants to do themed weeks, or themed months, then maybe we need to deliver them more than once a year.
Right.
We've had almost 350 this year. So of
Wow.
course we're going to beat that.
that was from October, right?
I believe we started in October. And
Goodness.
And it wasn't the 1st of October. It was the middle of October, if I remember right.
that's what's coming to my mind. Yeah, I think we put out the first
Okay.
video mid-October.
What I was thinking.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, my ears are. It would be really, really cool if. I mean, she wouldn't necessarily have to take them every month, but it would be really cool to
Yay, Pat.
Yay!
have each month compete with the next month and see.
That would be awesome.
Ooh.
The problem with that is that she's got to store them then when they
Yeah.
come to her, and so that was why she was saying don't send them to her now, because where's she going to store all those blankets?
Right.
Right. She needs to give away some more yarn.
I told her kick her son out of the house.
Well, there's that too, and then she can
Right?
use it to store blankets.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, it's time to get that Tyler out of there.
Yeah.
Good boy. He's such a sweet boy. She would never kick him out, and I don't.
No.
But so
Hello, Sherry K.
Hey,
I'm glad
Sherry.
you got to join us. Yoo-hoo!
Sherry K.
So it's those two things, but I love the idea of doing themed. If like Valentine's Day is coming up.
Oh yeah.
Sure that they would decorate, but we would need to put that information out like beforehand, so that if she wanted to send them monthly,
Right.
because of themed,
Right.
but at the same time they will store whatever we take for the next time too.
Right.
So,
Right.
we tried to talk about it a little bit in Zoom, not last night. She talked about it in Zoom last night. I wasn't there last night.
Yeah, I know. It was weird not having you in Zoom last night. Now,
What a
we're not, you
quality
guys.
time with the husband.
I know. And that, sometimes that's important.
Once in a while, anyway.
Yeah. We yell at Maureen because she spends too much time with her husband. But, yeah, don't let me. We got 15 minutes and then we got to rush over to Jennifer's channel.
Yes.
Because we're going to raid her. What was I going to say? Bren, I'm folding up your tickets. Oh, let me play. Bren sent me a PayPal. So hold on a minute. Let me play my super chat. Oh, that's right. I got kicked out. Here, this is for you, Bren.
That's cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
You need one.
I don't know how to do that.
I didn't do it. I got it from Coco. Cocktails and Crochet with Coco. And it's really reasonable. I mean, Bryn, 2 in the bucket.
Whoop whoop.
Woohoo!
I'm going to take the white ones out and put them in pink. Because that way, if I can't get Jason up or he's not here when I draw, I have been dealing with health issues. Oh, Angela, hi, sweetie.
So back.
Oh, good. Pacemaker is fixed. Sorry, got
Okay.
sidetracked.
No. So as far as
Right.
Boggy Creek goes, we'll take anything. The criteria for the blankets is 35 to 40 inches wide, 40 to 50 inches long, the kind of like lapgan size.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, because these are for kids, right?
right. And they go at the end of their bed, and they want them like not so big if they want to drag them around the house. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I would steer towards cotton and acrylic yarns
Right.
because they're kids. They need to be washed. And you never know. These are kids that are ill, so I wouldn't really go with wool that has to have
Yeah.
special care, because they probably get snotty and puke all over them
Yeah.
at some point in time.
Mm-hmm.
So you want something easy care, and
They get to take these blankets home with them, though, after their
crochet
stay.
blankets go home. Yes.
Yeah.
That's why they need to be replenished all the time. They can have as many as 150 children at camp at one time. And the camp in Florida is open year round.
Mm-hmm.
So there is good news if you want to make blankets or you have blankets that you've made and you need a place to donate and you can't afford shipping.
Right.
That Boggy has sister camps throughout the country. So check your area. I know there's one in Ohio. I know New York, upper state New York, and Pennsylvania, Connecticut. Those are the ones I remember.
Mm-hmm.
And they have some that are overseas as well. And they're all governed under the same umbrella and they're all run the same way.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That really is.
That was something that we didn't like really stress um, in the videos because we're set up for Boggy Creek and we're going to continue to do Boggy Creek, but there is one here in Ohio. And ironically, I went to my wrist doctor on Friday morning and I was telling her about the camp. I had been to Florida. She said, "What you been doing?" I said, "Oh, I went to Florida." And I told her about camp and she said, I spent some of my residency at a camp like that in Ohio. It's called Flying Horses. And my bone doctor spent 2 weeks of her residency there.
Oh,
So
that's
where in
nice.
Ohio is it?
I don't know. I just know that it's in
Okay.
Ohio. I haven't since I found out about it. I really haven't had the time to sit down and research it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that it's in Ohio. So being in Ohio, I'm sure it's not open year round.
Right.
Because you can't do a lot of camp things with safety
Mm-mm.
in this environment. It's
Right.
today. So I don't think there's sled riding and stuff, that they would
Mm-hmm.
do. And so
That's a good idea, Sharon. I didn't even think about that. She's been donating to foster kids mostly.
Right.
well, if I know, so Nancy just asked me when I was at her house, what do you do with all your crocheted stuff? Like stuff that you make that you don't necessarily want to wear or have,
Mm-hmm.
or 35 million blankets everybody
Right.
accumulates. So, the Lapgan size blankets, donate them to Boggy Creek. But then, if you're making shawls because that's what you like and you don't want to wear, every shawl
Right.
that you make and you're not, you have more than you gift, you know, just like Rose and her wings with the, domestic violence. I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure even if you make a bunch of hats, schools,
Yeah.
inner city schools,
Mhm.
I donate hats to our inner city school.
Mm-hmm.
I live in an inner city, and I
Right.
donate hats to our school because I'm going to crochet them. So what am I going to do with them?
Right. Right. That's
Right. If my
exactly the way
husband
I
doesn't want
feel.
it, it goes to the school. It goes in the bin.
Mm-hmm.
So, or now my little star gets this one.
Mm-hmm.
If you
That
guys
is
remember
so
that great
cute.
little star, she just
Right.
and she's
So
adorable.
Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
has started a cow, and it's a bod hat. She puts out a bod
One of
hat every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yep.
She picks a hat,
That's
and
what I'm
then
working on.
I was going to ask you what you were working on, and then everybody does it, and then puts up a video with the hashtag,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the hat for this week.
Right.
Yeah.
That
Yeah. That's
went
the
up
baby,
the
like
road.
the baby bucket hat or whatever, sun hat.
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah. Last week's hat was a bucket hat that I haven't made yet because I was in Florida. But I want to make it and give it to my daughter because I think she'll wear it. Otherwise, it'll go in the bin for school.
Crystal Divergent says donate shawls to local nursing homes as well because they're appreciated.
Oh, right. Good idea. Hey, Jen.
Morning, Jen. How are you?
So you want to see my boggy or my Sophie's?
Sophie.
I
Yes, ma'am.
do.
Okay. Now I'm going to tell you guys, I hate it.
So you guys need to understand that she started this
Not
last
pretty.
night or yesterday.
Last night I
Did you?
started winding up my because I was using the bobbins, and so I had to wind up, cake them up, and then I made this last night, and I did go to
Okay, let me
a
I'm
tutorial
gonna
on
solo
one.
her. So hold on a second. Let me solo
Sure.
you so everybody can see it.
Oh, okay, sure.
Almost kicked you.
Oh, don't hurt
Okay,
me.
there you go.
Okay, there it is.
Pull it back a little bit further. There you go.
All right. So I am doing it. I started it with the bobbins, and I just don't like the colors. Nothing against the bobbins, but I want my blanket to be brighter colors than this.
Right.
But I did start it. I did bobbins, and we watched a movie, and I did have to go to a tutorial for one section. I couldn't figure out where she wanted the stitches to go. I think it's the dark teal color that I did, that I went to the tutorial for, which was very, very helpful. And it's listed in the book. So you can just click, type it in or whatever, go to that. It's in a nutshell, all in a nutshell, something like that is the link, but it's right. I think I bookmarked the page where the tutorials thing is listed. But she had there's a whole one tutorial for every section, and then it's marked row by row on that section.
Right.
So if you need assistance, and it was 1 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not nobody's going to be up to help me. So I just did the tutorial real quick and just the section that I needed. But I am redoing the colors because these are going to become boggy blanket colors. And the yarn is nice. It's just the yellow looks dirty to me. And
Cindy has a really good idea. It looks like an adorable doily if you don't like it for the blanket.
Oh yeah, I'm not frogging it. I wove it on my hand and everything, and it's going to sit in my yarn.
I have to tell you, last night in Zoom, and I know that what happens in Zoom stays in Zoom,
unless it involves Lala.
Well, this involves Nancy. So you know how she kebabbed all of her bobbins?
Mm-hmm.
She made another stack of yarn of skeins, and it was I think it was purples and that type of colors.
Yeah.
And she was like, I decided this is what I was going to use. And then she was bebopping around and talking, but not in front of her camera. And then she sits down. She goes, "Okay, this is what I'm going to use."
She can't decide.
I'm like, okay, remember we're starting part 2 tomorrow.
I picked out all new colors this morning.
Oh, you did?
I did. They're right here.
Can we see?
Big tub. Big tub.
Oh, wow. That gives me an idea. Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was trying to figure out, I didn't want another bag because I'm in a very small space, but I didn't want to have to keep digging my colors out and everything. I'm going to Walmart.
Yeah, I got this. I don't know where I got this tub, but I have 2 of them. And I was taking out individual skeins, and then I thought, you know what?
Yeah.
I like this color, so I took the ones that didn't match out, and I just, but I got, I used brighter colors. Like my yellow is this really bright yellow right here. I think it's a Super Saver. I'm using this real bright pink.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's a bright pink. It doesn't look bright there, but it is. It's called Pretty in Pink. And this is Deborah Norville. This is the only anti-pilling yarn, but this one is called Kiwi. All the colors are more vibrant.
Right.
Yeah.
And I figure if I'm going to be looking at this blanket for the next year, I
Yeah.
want it to be cheerful,
Yeah.
more cheerful
You
than
have
what I
to.
am.
The thing that everybody needs to keep in mind. Oh, take care, Pat. Love you.
Love you, sweetheart.
Is that you want to pick colors that you want to look at for the
Oh.
next year or
Right.
until you're done with the blanket.
I
Mhm.
was sad with these because the yellow wasn't bright enough. And
Right.
so I said, this isn't this. I don't want to look at this for the next year.
Yeah.
And I loved the colors when I put them together.
Right.
But then working with them last night, I'm like, and it didn't, like I said, it didn't take long.
Right.
So I'm going to.
That was the same problem with me. I'm just using an Mandela ombre, the color Cool, and it's just very nice colors of kind of like newspaper print, but it's got a little brown in there. And so the cake that I pulled out first had a black center, but it's speckled a little bit with white or gray. And I'm getting through there, and I'm not kidding you, Lynette. I hadn't even got very far past the flower right there in the middle. And the more I looked at that, I thought, for me, whenever I see big Mandela blankets or anything that has a lot of color and texture and pattern to it, I immediately go to the center, and work my way out. I thought, I cannot continue with this black flower in the middle because it was making me depressed. So I ripped that puppy out, got me another cake, and started with one that had a lighter center, and I'm good.
Oh,
You
that's
gotta
good.
like what you're doing, or you're gonna dread picking it up every time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to make froggy blankets probably out of the cakes.
Right.
Because I figure maybe you get one blanket out of a cake. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
Because
You'll
they're
have to
not
let
that
us
big of a
know.
blanket. Yeah, I will. I'll let you know.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Well, it is.
We have just enough time to go get a new drink and take care of, little
Patty?
nature call visits before we
Yes.
hop on over to Froggy's.
We're gonna do a elephant stampede over to. Oh, let me get the information. Oh,
Lynette, thank you so much for coming up and telling us about Boggy Creek.
yes.
I know not everybody knows about it, so that's
How can people
awesome.
not know? I am so shocked to hear that people. I mean, there's a lot more people out there than
And that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
and whatever, but like so many people are making blankets for it and putting it on their channels. It's just so overwhelming.
Right.
It's so overwhelming.
It is. It's huge.
Yeah, my husband watched I put out a video this morning. I let Nancy put hers out first, and then I just did like a little recap. And so my husband was watching mine this morning, and even he was getting choked up, because the things that happen there are just so amazing. I'm so grateful that I got to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we all will do anything for kids. And this really is a great opportunity to spend just a little time. And like I was saying to somebody earlier, Pat, who does lap gans for a veteran of hers, or blankets, excuse me, he was complaining because she wasn't doing them fast enough. Well, each stitch is made with love.
Right.
And to be a part of something like Boggy Creek, what better way to show love?
Right.
Yeah.
I just assume the kids appreciate the blankets as much as we appreciate making them for them.
Oh yeah, they do, especially since they get to take them home.
I know the staff was overwhelmingly grateful.
That's
so
awesome.
That was wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah. See you guys over at Froggy's. I'm going to Zoom directly because I made a commitment that I would be there at noon. I told Froggy I'd be on her live, but I can't be two places at once.
Sure you can. You're a woman.
Oh.
Multitasking.
Yeah, I cannot do it. Anyway, we love you all. Thank you so much for coming up, Lynette.
Yes.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yes.
Love you guys. See you in Zoom, I hope.
All right, Froggies. Love y'all.
And we'll see you later. Bye now.
Bye.